So here I have 5 questions for Muslims. These are not argumentative questions. These are genuine interests that I have. And I really hope they're not taken as argumentative questions because they certainly are not intended as such. 2 terms that I'm only loosely familiar with based on reading Wikipedia, hadith and shahada. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing these words right, and I hope asking the right questions in relation to these 2 things in my questions. If I'm not, please let me know in your either video or text response, what I'm doing wrong there, so I don't continue with my misconceptions. And please feel free to elaborate on anything that I ask about beyond the specific questions. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and start off with the first question, which is, if after you die you discover that God is the Christian God and that there actually is a Trinity, what would be the first thing you would say to or ask of God? The next one is, which hadith do you follow, if any, and why? And also, what happens to those that follow your hadith different from yours? Now, my understanding is that the hadith is, I guess there's different documents or something like that that go above and beyond the Quran in explaining how Muhammad lived his life so that as a Muslim you can better live your life to emulate Muhammad's. Because I guess one of the instructions in the Quran is to live your life like Muhammad's. Uh, but I also understand that some people follow some hadith and some follow some other hadith and some even follow none at all. So this is definitely a question that I really would like to know more about because I know nothing about hadith. So that brings me to my next question, which is basically a long time ago, a teacher of my class had my class recite the Shahada 3 times. Now this is question number 3. So having recited this, does that make me a Muslim? And does the language that the Shahada was spoken in matter? And my understanding is that the Shahada is a statement that once recited makes you Muslim. Um, and so I'm wondering if that is actually the case. What are the implications of that? And does it matter if it was just spoken in English or if it was or does it need to be spoken in Arabic for it to actually count for something? And then question number 4, what was your catalyst for conversion into Islam, if any? If you didn't convert, I'm wondering if you had a born again type moment. And by born again, I mean, did you at some point in time in your life, above and beyond, how you were raised, basically decide you're going to truly commit your life to Islam? Um, I hope that makes sense, and I hope I get some interesting responses from that. And then the last one is based on a challenge put forth by an atheist by the name of Christopher Hitchens, and he had created like a moral action question, and I'm taking just a small portion of his challenge, and I'm kind of turned it into a question, because one of the things that I often hear from Muslims is the wonders in morality that Islam provides or whatever. And so my question here is, I wonder if you could name a moral action that you've taken or a moral statement that you've made that you feel could not have been taken by or stated by an unbeliever. And when I say unbeliever, I'm not just talking about like atheists or agnostics, but even Christians or Hindus or Buddhists. And I'm definitely looking forward to answers to this question as well. So there you have it. Those are my questions, and I'm looking forward to all your video and text responses. Um, and I appreciate you taking your time doing so. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and peace be with you.